So originally, I was going to make a video about why Minecraft runs extremely slow despite being 12 years old and having almost nothing happening. But then, my graphics card decided that working properly just isn't what it wanted to do today, so I'm doing something else. A couple of days ago, I got a DM from a guy telling me to make a video about why people should do dungeons, and understandably, I was like, what? Surely it's obvious. And then Dewis goes and messages me thanking me for telling people to play dungeons. Understandably, I was confused because I just assumed everyone played dungeons and it was like the endgame meta, but apparently I'm completely wrong, as only 5% of players are actually in a dungeon at any given time, which still means it's the fourth most popular thing in the game right now behind the end, being in a dungeon and being on your private island. But this begs the question, why aren't as many people playing dungeons? But another question is, are HellCastle and Furry eBoy good at segues? Of course we are. Time to shamelessly plug the red button over there that says subscribe that you really. Well, the short answer to why people aren't playing dungeons is, I have no idea. Or do I? I can only assume people feel like they'll catch up on levels on higher dungeons as the HP gain is tripled as the floors go on, and for the most part, that's true if you have a friendship group to run with. But if you're a person in a guild or who plays with the dungeon finder because your friends don't play Skyblock, then you're just not gonna be accepted into any parties and you're gonna be left behind. But isn't dungeons entirely optional and pointless because everything is only good in dungeons? Haha, no. In the original discussion for Dungeons gear from way before Dungeons even hit the alpha network, Jayaverman mentions how he intends for the floor 9 and 10 gear drops to be stronger than the ones obtainable from things like dragons and blaze minions now. So no, it's not really optional, at least this first dungeon isn't. It also raises the question, why would you even want to avoid dungeons? It's a fantastic way to make money as top quality items aren't extremely rare, and if you get lucky, you can get yourself a nice spray wand or Midas jewel, which is a lot of money, especially if you're in a party that splits coins amongst its members like all good parties should. It also doesn't cost anything to enter, so you essentially get everything for free. Unlike Slayers, where you keep throwing money into a blender and hope you get an overflux and still don't make money half the time. Third, it's arguably the most fun thing you can do in Skyblock. It's a uniquely social experience where if you want to do it fast and efficiently, you have to communicate with each other, and that's usually the most fun part as you're spending time with your friends as opposed to clicking on wood in a dark room alone watching numbers go up. It also gives you a fair amount of combat XP, although it's negligible, I still wanted to mention it. So, yeah, do dungeons. Bit of a shorter video today because I've been a bit busy with some schoolwork, and I'm also planning on doing another one of those really nicely edited videos again. If you want more videos on obvious stuff you don't really need to be told, then I suppose that's exactly what I'm here for, so leave a comment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care of yourselves. See ya.